All right, so are you looking to buy and sell a home at the same time? Are you maybe a little worried about what's going to happen and is it going to be smooth and efficient? Are you maybe a little stressed about the what ifs and the worst case scenarios? So we totally understand.
Yes, we do.
The home buying and selling process is can be a little daunting, and when you do both the buying and selling at the same time, whew, it can be a lot. So no one likes the thought of A, ending up homeless with no place to live, and or B, ending up stuck with two mortgages at the same time for any extended period of time. So we here at the Bros team have navigated this process for our clients many times, and we have your back. We've learned a couple of things along the way, and we're here to share with you 4 simple tips to make the process of buying and selling a home at the same time a little bit easier and smoother for you.
All right, tip number 1, know the market. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Is it a balanced market? That being said, do you know what they mean for your current situation? In a perfect world, you'd be selling in a seller's market and buying in a buyer's market, but that is not always the case. When buying and selling at the same time, it is so important to have a local expert that knows the type of market that you're in, so they can help you navigate the particulars of each market. You should know that market conditions can vary from state to state, market to market, and even neighborhood to neighborhood. So as an example, here in Arlington County, it is a seller's market for townhomes and single-family homes. So does that mean you shouldn't move or you should cancel your plans? No! It just means that the market is quite competitive for buyers at this time. It just means you'll probably need a ratified contract in hand for your current house prior to making an offer on the new home if you must sell before the purchase of your new home. This is just one example of why it is so important to hire an agent that knows the market inside and out.
All right, tip number 2, consider a post-settlement rent back. So this is a big one, and we use this a lot when people are buying and selling at the same time. This saves so much stress. I think this is such a great thing. So a post-settlement rent back is basically an agreement with the buyer of your current home to allow for you to essentially close on that home, sell it to the buyer, and then rent back the property from the new owner for a predetermined period of time. So this essentially lets you stay in the home and finish up either the closing or even locating of your home to purchase and move into. This extra time gives you a little peace of mind that you won't end up out on the streets or, in your parents' guest bedroom for any lengthy period of time while you're still looking to close on your next home.
Tip number 3, connect your agents. If you're staying local and moving close by, then you can use one agent. But if you're moving across the country, for example, then you'll most likely need to have 2 different agents. It is so important to connect them and get them communicating if this is your case. The best way to navigate buying a home and selling a house at the same time is to communicate openly, honestly, and often. Your listing agent and buying agent should talk regularly so that everything is on track. This is super important, especially if the new home you're buying is contingent on the sale of your current house. By connecting the agents, you'll be able to discuss realistic timelines and get the best possible service and advice. Remember, the earlier you connect them, the better prepared you'll be to put an offer on a new home.
All right, so tip number 4, come up with a contingency plan.
Yes.
So come up with a backup plan if one or both of the closings happen to experience any delays. This could involve arranging a place to stay, maybe an Airbnb possibility, or maybe talk to friends and family about the just what if, worst case scenario if you need to have a place to stay. Also, you can look into the possibility of storing your stuff in maybe a storage unit or a pod, which is one of those mobile storage devices. Just knowing ahead of time that these are options, knowing what the cost will be and all of that can just kind of give you a little bit of extra peace of mind to know that worst case scenario, you do have other options if you have a couple of days or weeks in between the closing of your first home and the new home that you're looking to buy. So we hope that these 4 simple tips help set your mind at ease. And we want to reiterate the importance of hiring a local real estate expert that can communicate with you openly and honestly to help you through this process. If you're ready to take on the process of buying and selling a home at the same time, we would love to hear in the comments below where you're moving from and where you're moving to. And remember, if you're moving to or within the Northern Virginia, DC, and Maryland area, we are here. We can help you through the process. And if you're looking to move from or to anywhere outside of this area, we have access to a very highly experienced and qualified network of agents. We're happy to connect you.
So thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like this content, then please hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. We are Eric and Lila Bross of the Bross team with Century 21 Redwood Realty. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.